Okay, good morning. We were going to do coffee talk this morning, but Olga got inspiration and took off on a run to the beach, so I guess it's just you and me. I've had on my mind to talk about the subject of truth, and it's not easy to talk about. We're here in Thailand, and we're in a resort town where people are kind of acting crazy and indulging in all the things that people do, and I'm not making a judgment on it. It's just I see kids with their arms in slings, and they've had motorcycle accidents, and we love the young people and we wish them well. And it's a lifetime of I've said the learning curve is brutal. But anyway, on this subject, I thought of one of my favorite books. It's called the Book of Mirdad, and I'll show it here in a minute. And it's an interesting story, but it's about the unfoldment of love. Okay, so there's a few hints. We're not going to make it too serious. Have fun, enjoy yourselves. Who doesn't love a perfect 10? But the ingredients involved in coming to that, well, that's another story. The search for perfection has been with us for some time. It's even said it might be the purpose of life. The Book of Mirdad is one of my favorite books. It's about a stowaway on Noah's Ark named Mirdad. But as we find out, he was Noah's teacher. Naimy was a contemporary of Khalil Gibran, author of The Prophet. They lived in Lebanon. To get to perfection, we have to look at the definition for truth. To start somewhere, truth is most often used to mean in accord with fact or reality, or fidelity to an original or to a standard or ideal. This definition hints at a couple of the factors. Socrates' ideas are much better than the Cambridge Dictionary. He focuses on truth and reality as coming from or being the same. Here we can address the ideas of absolute and relative truth. To do that, we go to India and ancient Sanskrit. The word sat means truth. Not subject to birth or death, self-existent, one. Unchanging would be no decay, eternal, infinite, things like that. This brings us back to Mirdad, who says that truth at best is an honest lie. He's talking about this physical world. We're caught in this human drama, going from birth to growth to decay to death. In 2 snaps, we're gone. And anything that is subject to birth and growth and decay and death is not ultimately true. I've often told people in our conversations, dig deeper. At first we're unwilling, but we really have to do that if we want to come to an idea of what truth is. This brings us to the Sufi mystic Rumi, who tells us that after all this struggle and things are in place, it's merely a refinement of our prayer. He refers to God as an ocean of love, truth, and light. Now we come to love. Mirdad says, love is the law of God. You live that you may learn to love. You love that you may learn to live. No other lesson is required of man. Sat, Chit, Anand. Truth, consciousness, and bliss. And that reality is definitely steeped in love. I hope it wasn't too serious. See you next time.